Everyone was smiling, toasting the happy couple. My brother beamed, his hand resting on my ex-wife's pregnant belly. Laughter filled the air, but I waited for my moment. Then, I stood up, raised my glass, and handed him an envelope. "Read it," I said. The room fell silent. Then chaos. I once said everything: a loving wife, a brother I trusted, a life I built from the ground up. James, my younger brother, always admired me, or so I thought. Sarah and I had been married for 6 years. I never saw the betrayal coming, never imagined that the two people closest to me would destroy my world. When I discovered their affair, it was like a blade to the gut. Worse, Sarah left me for James. Months later, they announced her pregnancy. Everyone believed it was his. But I knew the truth. And today, at their baby shower, so would they. The night I found out still haunted me. I came home early from a business trip, excited to surprise Sarah. But the surprise was mine. Clothes scattered on the floor, muffled laughter behind our bedroom door, and then, my brother's voice. The rage was instant, white hot. I stormed in, catching them tangled in our bed. Sarah screamed. James stammered. I didn't say a word. Just walked out. Divorce papers followed swiftly. I cut ties, trying to move on. But then came the pregnancy announcement. Something didn't sit right. I did the math. Suspicion turned to certainty. A paternity test confirmed it: I was the father. James had stolen my wife, but not my child. And now, standing in their perfect little celebration, I was about to take back everything. The baby shower was in full swing, filled with friends and family who once celebrated my own wedding. They embraced Sarah and James, oblivious to the truth. I sat in the corner, watching, waiting. Sarah avoided my gaze, pretending I didn't exist. James acted like he had won, wearing the smug grin of a man who believed he had taken everything from me. But he didn't know I had been gathering evidence, quietly waiting for the right moment. I had paternity test results, medical records, even messages between Sarah and her doctor confirming the conception timeline. They played their roles perfectly. Sarah gushed about how James would be the best father. James boasted about their future, his voice dripping with arrogance. Then came the toasts. My mother stood first, wishing them happiness. James raised his glass. To family. I stood up. To the truth. All eyes turned to me. I reached into my pocket and pulled out the envelope. James, open it. He chuckled. What's this, big brother? Another failed attempt to ruin my happiness? Sarah shot me a warning look. Just open it. He tore it open, reading the words inside. His smile faltered. Then vanished. No. That's impossible, he whispered. Sarah's face went ghost white. I stepped forward, my voice steady. Not impossible, James. That's a paternity test. And guess what? You're not the father. I am. Gasps filled the room. The guests exchanged stunned glances. My mother clutched her chest. Is this true? Sarah grabbed James's arm. Don't listen to him. He's lying. I pulled out my phone, scrolling to the messages from Sarah's doctor. Read them aloud, James. His hands trembled as he read. The blood drained from his face. Sarah tried to snatch the phone, but I stepped back. The truth is out. You played me, both of you. But this child? He's mine. James turned to Sarah, his voice shaking. Tell me this isn't true. She opened her mouth, but no words came out. My mother's voice cut through the silence. You lied to us, Sarah? To James? Tears welled in Sarah's eyes. I didn't know for sure. I let out a bitter laugh. That's rich. You knew. And you let everyone believe otherwise. The tension in the room was suffocating. But I wasn't done yet. James backed away, shaking his head. You made me believe this was my child. You let me plan a future with him. Sarah reached for him. James, please. I love you. But he recoiled. Love? You didn't love me. You used me to hurt him. I turned to the guests. Everyone here deserves to know the truth. I never abandoned my child. I was robbed of him. Sarah's mother stood up, her voice cold. How could you do this, Sarah? Tears streamed down her face, but no one comforted her. The walls were closing in. James clenched his fists, anger replacing his shock. I gave up everything for you. For this lie. I leaned in. Now you know how it feels. James ripped off the baby shower sash that read Dad to be and threw it on the floor. I'm done. Sarah collapsed into a chair, sobbing. I turned to her, my voice low. You thought you could erase me? That I would just disappear? Guess what, Sarah? I'm fighting for full custody. She looked up, horrified. No, you can't. I smiled. Watch me. James stormed out, slamming the door behind him. Sarah's perfect world crumbled before her eyes. And for the first time in months, I felt at peace. Days later, I filed for legal rights to my child. James refused to see Sarah. Their relationship, built on betrayal, collapsed under the weight of the truth. My mother, once heartbroken, stood by my side. You did the right thing, she said. I looked at the ultrasound picture, knowing this child deserved honesty, love, and a father who fought for him. Betrayal had shattered me, but revenge? Revenge had set me free. They stole my past, but I reclaimed my future. Sarah lost her husband, my brother lost his pride, but I won something greater. My son. The truth always comes out, and when it does, justice follows. Always.